It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel.
And welcome back courtside here on the NCWLIFE Channel of our live coverage. Doubleheader action tonight between the Pasco Bulldogs and the Eastmont Wildcats. If you missed the first game, it was all Pasco in a 66-46 win over the Eastmont girls. Tonight, the second game, I should say, it's the boys on the court, and Eastmont comes into this one with a 3-2 record after a tough loss Saturday night against Moses Lake. Pasco winless so far this season, 0-4 in conference and 0-7 on the season. And much like the girls, these boys, they had a common opponent earlier in the year. Back on December 4th, Pasco played Eisenhower, and the Ike Cadets beat Pasco by a final of 60-55. And on December 8th, Eastmont played Ike and defeated the Cadets by a final of 67-49. So a good game on tap here in our second game of the night here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Let's take a look now at tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Pasco Bulldogs. In the backcourt, it's Diego Gutierrez, a 5'11 senior. Ethan Lagarde also starts tonight. He's a 6-foot junior. Moises Cuevas also gets the start, another senior at 5'9". And now the post player is Nicholas Gutierrez, 6'2 junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for Pasco is Brandon Scott, a 6'5 junior. Head coach of Pasco is Adam Berg. And now for the homestanding Wildcats, starting tonight, Oscar Calvillo, a 5'9 junior. He'll be joined by Trey Haberlock. He's also a junior at 6 feet. Isaac Wellborn, another junior, leading scorer on the Wildcat team, 6'2 junior. Tanner Nelson is a 6'5 senior, can jump right out of the building. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Eastmont Wildcats is 5'11 junior Kaylor Cannon. We'll also see a lot of Kalen Massey off the bench for the Wildcats, as well as Jack Feeney, of 5'7 senior. So we talked to Coach Stone about these holiday games, and they are important. It helps you work on some things before you get back into conference play after the first of the year. You can try some presses, you can try a little bit of things, different things on offense, and I think we'll see that tonight. But the main thing is you want to get on a winning track as you head into the break and into the new year, and that's what these Eastmont Wildcats are trying to do tonight after that tough loss Saturday night, 70-65 against Moses Lake, when the Eastmont boys played very, very well in this. I mentioned Pasco struggling so far this year, coming in at 0-7. Pasco's had a tough go of it down in the Mid-Columbia Conference, losing league games to Walla Walla, Kennewick, Hermiston, and on Saturday night, this past Saturday, a 75-54 loss at the hands of Chiawana. So the players taking the court. We're just about ready to start here. Game number 2 of our doubleheader, and great to have you along tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. Eastmont in their whites, of course, trimmed in red, while Pasco in their away purples, trimmed in white. Jumping it up for Pasco will be 6'5 Brandon Scott against 6'2 Tyler Wellborn. And we're just about ready to go as Pasco will go right to left on your TV screen and Eastmont left to right. Here's the tip, easily handled by Wellborn, but right into the hands of Pasco. Down court quickly, shot taken, no good. Wellborn the rebound, and Eastmont quickly back the other way. It's Tanner Nelson with it, now to Calvillo. Whistle away from the basket. An official stoppage in play there, and we'll do this all over again. Just underway here, first quarter. Great to have you along as now Kaylor Cannon takes care of some shoe time business right out near the elbow at the free throw line. Side out Eastmont. Haberlock gets it into Calvillo. Back to Haberlock near wing. Man-to-man defense to start with here for Pasco. Nelson, quick ball movement, left side. Calvillo drives into the lane, kicks it back out to Cannon. Point blank, can't get it. And the rebound into the hands of Moises Cuevas. Now it's Ethan Lagarde. to Cuevas, top of the key. Hands it off now to Lagarde, goes left side, can't do anything with it there. Looks for help, finds it in Diego Gutierrez. Drives the lane, left-handed shot, and that's a travel. One too many steps that time for Diego Gutierrez. And that's our first turnover of the ball game. Still no score early on here, first quarter. Calvillo looks left side. That's the far side to Wellborn. Nice give and go back to Calvillo. Can't get the shot off though. Haberlock will take the long three, no good. Long rebound too, but right into the hands of Lagarde and stolen away by Calvillo. Layup underneath. Tanner Nelson, good. Our first point of the ball game, and it goes to Eastmont, 2-0 lead. Here's Gutierrez working against Haberlock. Kicks it out to Gutierrez. The shot's blocked. Now it's Wellborn. 3-on-2 for Eastmont. Underneath Calvillo. Wellborn waited just a little bit too long and then threw it into the hands of a Bulldog defender. Back quickly the other way. It's Cuevas. Looks inside. Can't find big Nicholas Gutierrez down there. 6'2". Gets a screen though from Scott. Drives left side. Now back top of the key, it's Gutierrez. Going to take the long three, no good. Nice block out underneath, but the ball is tied up. Cannon had position under there, but a much taller Scott got his hands on it. An alternating possession, the first one of the night, will go to Pasco. Cannon's having some trouble keeping those laces tied here early on. 6:16 left to go first quarter. Eastmont up 2-0. It will be Wildcat basketball. Once again, more coverage of Eastmont basketball coming up this Friday, December 21st, as Rogers from Spokane comes to town. Girls and boys doubleheader. Eric Granstrom will have the call coming up this Friday. Here's Haberlock now down on the baseline. Kicks it out to Nelson. Cross-court pass to Calvillo. Eastmont looking inside. Calvillo goes left side. That's the far wing to Wellborn. Now at the free throw line, Nelson. Jump shot, good. Nelson with all 4 points so far in this one for the Wildcats. Back the other way, it's Gutierrez to Cuevas. Bounce pass underneath. Nicely done. Nelson gets up and blocks it. Brandon Scott, the 6'5 junior, with the shot. But the foul will be on Kaylor Cannon. What a block by Nelson. We talked about he can jump literally out of this gym, and we saw a little bit of that right there. Brandon Scott at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Right-handed shooter, in and out, no good on the first one. He'll get one more. On the way, bounces off, no good. Nelson with the rebound, quickly down court, it's Calvillo. Now back to Nelson, good ball movement, Cannon. No look pass from Haberlock to Wellborn, couldn't do anything with it. Now back out top to Calvillo. Kicks it out, Nelson, he's had the hot hand, three, good! All 7 points this quarter scored by the senior Tanner Nelson. Eastmont, early 7-0 lead. Here's Lagarde now, drives the basket, shot up and good. Down court, Eastmont comes quickly in a 7-2 ball game. Cannon, Calvillo dumps it down Wellborn, no look out to Haberlock. He's open for three off the side of the rim, no good. It goes off the hands of Nelson, or did it? No. Officials say it went off Diego Gutierrez, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. Cannon comes out of the lineup, and Kalen Massey checks in for Eastmont. Massey, 6'2 senior. Here's Nelson with it. Did not hand it off. Instead, Wellborn, baseline pass. Wellborn for three is good. 10-2, biggest lead we've seen so far early. We haven't gone halfway through this quarter yet. Driving to the basket, layup short, no good. Rebound to Scott at 6'5", back up and in. Nice drive initially by Gutierrez, and a nice putback by Brandon Scott. Another three ball taken, no good. Massey had a clear path to the basket, no good. Haberlock picks up the loose ball. Here's Massey with it, no good. And an offensive foul is called on Massey as he runs right over Moises Cuevas underneath the Eastmont basket. So Massey his first, and that's two team fouls on Eastmont here in this first quarter. 4:11 left to go, opening period. Eastmont up by 6, is led by 8 at one point in this quarter. And here we go. Pasco basketball. 4:10 now left as Diego Gutierrez brings it up court. Haberlock meets him right at the Eastmont Wildcat logo at midcourt. Now back out to Nicholas Gutierrez. There's Gutierrez. Diego takes the shot, no good. The rebound to Moises Cuevas. And now on the right side, it's Ethan Lagarde. Underneath, Gutierrez tries the tough shot, up and in. Boy, that wasn't easy. Gutierrez gets the bucket. 10-6 now our score. Here's Nelson working against Scott, both at 6'5" to Haberlock. Haberlock just dribbles to the top of the key to reset the Eastmont offense. Wellborn, far wing, give and go to Haberlock. Nice pass underneath. Nelson can't get it to go. Beautiful play. And the rebound to the Bulldogs. Here's Lagarde with it. Right-handed dribble goes to Diego Gutierrez on the near wing with Haberlock on him. Directing traffic. Wellborn on Scott. That's a good matchup down low. There's a give and go under the basket. Can't get the shot off. Back outside to Nicholas Gutierrez for 3. No good. Rebound underneath Scott. And we've got a foul under there. Might have got a little bit of a push on Scott, and it is on Brandon Scott, his first, and the first team foul on Pasco this half. 2:58 left to go first quarter. Coach George Juarez barks out plays to his team. There's Massey, goes underneath, and it's picked off, and a turnover as he tried to get it down low to Nelson. Lagarde back out top. Diego Gutierrez guarded there man-to-man by Haberlock. Gets a screen from Scott. Will he roll? No. And the ball's kicked back out to Nicholas Gutierrez. Hands it off to Diego. Drives the lane. No look pass, but it hits some legs in there, and that's a turnover on Pasco. Haberlock to Wellborn. Left-handed layup. Up and good. Isaac Wellborn and Tanner Nelson have combined for all 12 of Eastmont's points here in this first quarter with 2:10 left. Driving to the basket, Cuevas stopped there by Nelson. Gets it out to Diego Gutierrez. Ball's knocked out of his hands. Gets it back. Easy layup. And a bit of a gift for Gutierrez, and he's got 4 here in this first quarter. Far side, Wellborn. Left open from 20. Good. There's a block by Wellborn. Back the other way on Lagarde's layup. 3-on-2 now for Eastmont. Baseline, it's Haberlock, and he's blocked down on the baseline by Diego Gutierrez, and that's his first, and now the second team foul on Pasco. So both teams now with 2 team fouls in this first quarter. Under the basket, it's Haberlock to bring it in for Eastmont. Does so to Calvillo, back to Haberlock. Gets a screen, flips back down baseline, stops there. Now back out top to Calvillo. Looking left side, the far side to Wellborn with Diego Gutierrez on him. Wanted the 3 as he backed up, didn't take it. Calvillo between the leg dribble, near side on the wing. Haberlock dumps it down to Tanner Nelson, jumps over everybody. 5-footer, good. 16-8. That matches the biggest lead Eastmont has had in this first quarter as we get close now to 1 minute left in the period. Diego Gutierrez out top to Cuevas. Takes the long range shot. 3, good. Moises Cuevas with his first bucket of the night, and he's got 3. That cuts the lead to 5 for the Wildcats. Calvillo all the way to the basket. The ball got poke-checked away. He got possession back, and now up to Haberlock. Nice defensive play as Calvillo had an open lane to that basket. There's Calvillo underneath to Wellborn. Left-handed baseline shot, no good. Massey fights for the rebound, but Gutierrez comes up with it. Left-handed dribble across the timeline, looks towards the basket, takes a step or 2. It's up and in. He's got 6 in this first quarter as Pasco now cuts the lead to 3. Haberlock to Massey. Back out Nelson, thought about the 3, thought better of it, now hands it off to Calvillo as he sets the play. 5 seconds left in the quarter. It's Haberlock. He's going to put up the long bomb three off the backboard, no good. Gutierrez tosses it down court, no good, and that ends our first quarter of play. After one here at Eastmont High School, it's Eastmont 16 and Pasco 13. We'll be back in 60 seconds with second quarter action right here on the NCWLIFE Channel after this. Well, both teams so far in that first quarter are shooting very well from the field. Pasco 46% from the floor, Eastmont 50% on field goals in that first quarter. Here we go, quarter number two. Pasco will begin with the basketball. It's Diego Gutierrez with it. Out top, Moises Cuevas in the lane, kicks it back out to Gutierrez, left open for a second, puts it up, three, good. Boy, he has had the hot hand for Pasco in this ball game with 9 of the 16 points for the Bulldogs, and Pasco's tied it up now after Eastmont's led by 8 a couple of different times, and now Massey too hard underneath, and that's the turnover, third turnover now on Eastmont in this ball game. Pasco a chance now to take their first lead tonight, tied up at 16. Just underway second quarter. Great to have you along tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. Here's the shot by Cuevas on the baseline for three, good, and that's his second three of the night, and he's Pasco now on top, 19-16. Nelson for Eastmont, back to Wellborn. He's going to put up the long-range shot, no good. One and done for the Eastmont Wildcats on that possession. Now it's in the hands of Gutierrez. Double teamed in the backcourt, gets it to Lagarde. Down court, wide open underneath, up, Gutierrez, good. And Coach Juarez wants a quick timeout. 6:49 left to go in this third quarter. Pasco now 5-0 run, in fact an 8-0 run to begin this second quarter. It's Pasco 21 and Eastmont 16, and we will keep it right here courtside. The Windmill Restaurant of Wenatchee prides itself on being a local legend for 80 years. The Windmill features slow-roasted prime rib, highest quality hand-cut steaks, and fresh seafood. Homemade dressings and pies are made daily and are the mainstay of this legendary landmark restaurant. The Windmill has a full bar and an excellent selection of beer and wine to choose from. Call the Windmill today at 665-9529. Teams back out on the court. Eastmont will have it out of the timeout. A quick timeout as Coach Juarez now sees his Eastmont Wildcats down by 5 here. With 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. Haberlock with it. He's going to take the three. It's good. Well, that gets you healthy real quick. Back to a 2-point lead now for Pasco, 21-19. Diego Gutierrez, he's done all the damage so far tonight. Drives again, and the Wildcats could not stop him right now. That's 4 field goals and a 3-point basket for Diego Gutierrez. Haberlock, top of the key, Calvillo, give and go. There's Massey point blank, can't get the roll, follows his shot though, back up with it and good. Great example how you follow your shot, and it worked out well for Kalen Massey in a 2-point game. 23-21 Pasco. It's Gutierrez, Diego, right side dribble to the wing, hands it off there to Lagarde. Now out top, Cuevas with it, wants to drive, can't do anything with it. Gutierrez gets Wellborn off his feet, drives into the lane, off the glass, and good. Not sure if he called that one, but it counts. And it's 25-21. Under 5.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Nelson, baseline jumper, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Nicholas Gutierrez. To Diego, right side, bounce pass to Lagarde, back to Gutierrez. Now Gutierrez, Nicholas will take the shot from long range, in and out, no good. Calvillo the rebound. Down court, Haberlock's not even gonna wait, puts up the shot, no good, and there's Gutierrez, 3-on-2 now for Pasco. Gutierrez stops and pops, 8 feet, good. 9 points in this second quarter, 6 in the first for 15 now in the ball game for Diego Gutierrez. Here's Haberlock, no look, cross court. Wellborn needs to get the shot going, can't do it. Nelson jumps right over a defender. And will be called for the, oh, it's a foul on Pasco. It's on Sergio Avina, who is checked in. Also checking in for Eastmont is Preston Esparza, 5'10" senior. 6-point Pasco lead, 27-21. The Wildcats have led by as many as 8. It's been that kind of ball game here in the first half. Inbounds play, Wellborn left open, can't get the shot, follows it, but can't get his hands on it. Now it's Lagarde. Working against Esparza, gets it to Diego Gutierrez. Now to Cuevas, baseline, runs out of room, gets it down low, nicely done, up and in for Nicholas Gutierrez, who has 4 here in this second quarter. 8-point Pasco lead. Boy, hungry for that first victory. Here's Calvillo, top of the key. Esparza goes to Nelson, left open on the baseline for 3, and it's an air ball into the hands once again of Gutierrez. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Shot taken by Gutierrez, no good. And the rebound to Wellborn. Down court, Haberlock. Here's Wellborn, drives. He can jump too and can't get it to go. So he remains scoreless here in this second quarter. Eastmont's only scored 5 points so far in this period. Underneath, shot taken, partially blocked, and it's picked up by Esparza. Who then gets it to Nelson, and the ball's picked off, and out of bounds is called as Sergio Avina tried to save it, and his foot was on the sideline. And that'll be Eastmont basketball. As we approach 3.5 minutes now to left before halftime, an 8-point Pasco lead. Both teams now have led each other by 8 points. Here's Calvillo. Eastmont has only scored 5 points, as I mentioned, this quarter. Wellborn, now to Calvillo, far side, tries to clear things out, but just no room down low. Now Nelson. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Calvillo to Nelson, pretty much has to take that shot from the baseline. Still ice cold now is Nelson. And the rebound to Avina. Down court, Gutierrez drives, loses the handle on it. And the turnover gets it back though. Underneath, Gutierrez up, no good, but he's gonna be fouled. And he will go to the free throw line, 6'2" junior. Trey Haberlock picks up his first foul. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. It's been a very clean first half and a very quick moving first half at that. With both teams with only 3 fouls, and combined both teams only 7 turnovers in the game. Gutierrez's first free throw is no good. Lance Alinez comes in, 5'6" sophomore. Also checking in, Xavier Perez, a 6-foot sophomore for Pasco. Nick Gutierrez will get another free throw. Missed the first. Here's the second. In and out, no good. Wellborn with the rebound. Outlet, Haberlock. Down court come the Wildcats. Down by 8. Wellborn, far side. Back out to Wellborn, top of the key. Also checking in, Braden West for Eastmont, 6'3" senior. Wellborn gets it knocked away and then tried to get it to Calvillo, and that will be an over and back call. Good defense by Pasco, and that's the 4th turnover now on Eastmont in this first half. With exactly 2.5 minutes to go before the break, it's still 29-21 Pasco. 0-7 as we mentioned on the year, looking for that first victory. Gutierrez across the half-court line with Calvillo on him, looks for a screen, dribbles around it, then hands it off to Alinez, who drives left hand. Nice move. Can't get it to go, though. Wellborn the rebound down court. Esparza's by himself. Layup good. Preston Esparza's first points of the night. Cuts the lead to 6 as we get close to 2 minutes now left to go in this first half. Driving to the basket, Alinez, and boy, he gets hip checked hard by Braden West. Braden West picks up his first, and that's 4 team fouls now in the Wildcats. Underneath, Nicholas Gutierrez, point blank, can't get it. West the rebound and hands it off to Calvillo. Calvillo dribbles right wing. Esparza has it, holds it over his head, now tries to find some help and does. Eastmont resets the offense. It's Haberlock, far wing. West, left elbow, can't get it to go. Look at Wellborn, up, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up, no good. Here's West with a chance. And we've got a foul underneath. Great chances for Eastmont. Wellborn and Braden West under there. And the foul is on Diego Gutierrez, his second. The only player of the night now with two fouls, and he's had a heck of a first half. Inbounds, it's Wellborn now for Eastmont to Haberlock. Baseline shot for three, good! That's his second three of this quarter, and that pulls Eastmont now to within 3 with 1:21 left to go, second quarter. Low scoring affair so far here from Eastmont High School. Nice give and go. That's how you draw it up from Alinez to Nicholas Gutierrez. And it's 31-26 as Gutierrez 6 points now in this quarter. Calvillo. Now it's Esparza, far wing to Wellborn. Back to Calvillo, spin move in the lane and took too many steps. And that's the 5th turnover now on Eastmont here in this first half with 55 seconds left to go before the break. Inbound, it's Alinez, Lance Alinez, only a sophomore, 5'6". Picked up there by Haberlock, who tries to get it from behind. Nobody home. Left-handed layup, uncontested, up and in. 7-point lead. Haberlock now for three, and he gets another one. That's 3 for 3 this quarter for Trey Haberlock, and we've got a collision right in front of the Eastmont bench. It involved Calvillo and Moises Cuevas. Cuevas does get up, looks uninjured. That's good news. And Calvillo will pick up his first personal. 28 seconds left to go. 33-29 Pasco. Cuevas inbounds, gets it in to Alanes with 23 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Pasco, if they wish, can get the last shot of this half. Alanes, top of the key, looks around, and it looks like Pasco will play for this last shot of this first half. 9 seconds now left to go. Haberlock once again tries to knock it away from behind. To Perez, Xavier Perez, who's in there. Gutierrez puts up the three at the buzzer, and it's good. And that will end our first half of play. How about that? At the break, it's Pasco 36 and Eastmont 29. We'll come back with the halftime show here on the NCWLIFE Channel in 2 minutes. Stay with us. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consulting services. Online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Broadcast is also brought to you by our friends at The Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals in a homey, old-fashioned dining room. They're open 7 days a week from 4:30 to 9 p.m. Call 509-665-9529. Back courtside as halftime continues here at Eastmont High School. We mentioned kind of tale of 2 quarters. Eastmont led it at the end of one, 16-13, and then we're outscored in the second quarter by Pasco, 23-13. That led to Pasco's lead now of 7, 36-29 at the break. We talked about points and free throws and turnovers. As far as rebounds go, leading the way for Pasco in that first half was Diego Gutierrez with 4. Ethan Lagarde had 3 rebounds for Pasco. Moises Cuevas also had 3 to lead Pasco. Total rebounds for Eastmont. Isaac Wellborn had a great first half on the glass. 5 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive for a total of 7. And that's about it. Total rebounds, 1 for Cavillo, Nelson, and Cannon with 1. Eastmont, though, did out-rebound Pasco in that first half, 18-13. Leading scorers once again for each team, Diego Gutierrez. What a night he has had. 7 of 10 from the floor for 15 points in that first half. Also 9 for his brother Nick Gutierrez. And for Eastmont leading scorers, Trey Haberlock has 9, and Tanner Nelson also has 9 points. We will take another 60-second timeout, and we'll come back. Second half tip on the way right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Stay with us. We're just about set for second half action here at Eastmont High School. Eastmont will have the ball first. They're going to start with Oscar Calvillo, Trey Haberlock, Isaac Wellborn, Tanner Nelson, and Kalen Massey gets the start here to start the second half. Same starters for Pasco: Diego Gutierrez, Ethan Lagarde, Moises Cuevas, Nicholas Gutierrez, and Brandon Scott. And we're underway. Eastmont basketball first, down by 7 here to begin the third quarter. It's Massey to Haberlock. Now near side on the wing in front of the Eastmont bench to Calvillo. Back to Haberlock. Eastmont works it around the perimeter. Underneath there's Calvillo. Head fake to Nelson, who's driving down in for Tanner Nelson. And he's got 11 points now on the night. Nice ball movement by the Eastmont Wildcats. Here's Diego Gutierrez to Cuevas. Out to Nicholas Gutierrez. Back to Diego with Tanner Nelson on him. Kicks it out. Cuevas for 3. Baseline no good. Haberlock the rebound for Eastmont. Pretty good look for Pasco there. Wellborn to Nelson. Now on the near side it's Calvillo. Is Pasco now playing a zone defense. 2-3 zone. Looks like pressure the ball zone defense. It's Wellborn right side. Inside Massey has it. Nice head fake into the lane. Too hard though. And Brandon Scott at 6'5" with the rebound. To Gutierrez, down to Cuevas. Gutierrez had that hot hand, 15 in the first half. And once again, the shot by Cuevas is good. 8-point Pasco lead with 6.5 left in this third quarter. Pasco, as I mentioned, 50% from the floor in that first half. Haberlock takes the shot. It gets pinned between the side of the rim and the backboard. Tanner Nelson jumps up to knock it away. And this will be Eastmont basketball. I should say Pasco basketball, rather. Players, a little bit of a smile on their face. It happened Saturday night, too, so that's two games in a row for me that I've seen the ball get pinned between the backboard and the rim. Bulldogs back on offense, moving left to right on your screen this second half. Gutierrez got a little bit too far on the baseline and then threw it away, but then another turnover by Haberlock right back to Pasco, and that's turnover number 7 now on Eastmont. Diego Gutierrez looks for help as he inbounds the ball. Still looking for some help, does get it into Cuevas. Good defense by Haberlock. Back to Gutierrez with Calvillo on him. 8-point Pasco lead, 39-31. Gutierrez drives the lane, kicks it back out to his brother. Now on the dribble, it's Moises Cuevas. Back to Diego Gutierrez. Spin move, lost control of it, picked up by Haberlock. Haberlock all the way down, layup, no good. That would have been a 3-point play. Can't get it, but he will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Moises Cuevas with the foul. That's our first foul here in the second half. So first team foul on Pasco, sending Trey Haberlock to the free throw line. The first free throw attempt of the night for Eastmont, and it's good. Very unusual, not a single free throw attempted in that first half for the Wildcats. Haberlock, right-handed shooter, will get another one. It's on the way, in and out this time. Fight for the rebound, it's still loose on the floor. And picked up by Gutierrez to Cuevas, back to Gutierrez. 39-32, Pasco with the 7-point lead. Cuevas, good ball movement. Gutierrez left open for 3, no good this time. Kalen Massey clears the boards for the Wildcats. Outlet to Haberlock, looking down court, drives all the way to the basket, coast to coast, it's good. Haberlock with 3 points here in this third quarter for a game-high 12 now for Eastmont. 5-point Pasco lead. It's Gutierrez with it. He had the hot hand in that first half. Drives the lane, kicks it out nicely to Cuevas. Shot taken, 3, good. He has got 4 in this ball game now. Amazing night for Cuevas. Now it's Haberlock, near side. Wellborn will take the 3, it's good. Wellborn can be dangerous if he finds that shot. It's 42-37, 5-point Pasco lead, under 4.5 minutes left to go third quarter. Gutierrez with it. Drives into the lane, hands it off to the 6'5" Scott. 6-footer, good. Scott has 4 now on the night, 2 in the first half, 2 here in the third quarter. Massey underneath to a wide open Nelson. Can't get it to go. Too far into the basket, but does get fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Diego Gutierrez, the hot hand on the floor, now has 3 personal fouls. Only player on the floor with foul trouble. In fact, nobody else on either team even has 2 fouls. As Lance Alinez comes in. And he'll replace Diego Gutierrez in the lineup with those 3 fouls. Here's Nelson at the line. Free throw, good. So Nelson gets them both. He's got 13 on the night. Back come the Bulldogs. Gutierrez to Lagarde. Now, once again from the baseline, he's had the hot hand. Alanis, and it's no good. Wellborn quickly down court. Massey hangs in the air, gets it to go. Nice shot by Massey, and it's a 3-point game just like that. Cuevas underneath, beautiful pass to Scott. Turns around in the lane, brings it up short. And here's Massey down court. Wellborn, the layup good, and he's fouled. A chance for a 3-point play now for Wellborn, which will tie this up. After Pasco led by as many as 8 here in this quarter, and Coach Berg wants to talk things over. 3:31 left to go, third quarter. Pasco 44, Eastmont 33. We're back in 30 seconds. So just like that, we've got a ball game once again. A 1-point Pasco lead with 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. Isaac Wellborn, the chance to complete the 3-point play, and does. And we are all tied up here in the third quarter. Under 3.5 left to go now. On the dribble, it's Alanis. Guarded by Calvillo. Alanis drives to the basket, and there's Nelson with that jumping ability. Blocked it easily. But right into the hands as it's saved to Pasco. Scott, left elbow. Nice give and go down low to Gutierrez. Can't get the shot off. Lagarde will take it. 3, good. Here's Calvillo now back the other way. 47-44. Wellborn near wing. Underneath give and go to Calvillo. Can't get the shot off though. Back out to Haberlock. He'll drive in, take the shot, get the roll, it's good. 5 points for Haberlock now here in this quarter. It's a 1-point game. Cross half court, Alanis. Picked up by Calvillo. Now a switch as Nelson takes the much shorter Alanis. They switch back. Eastmont still man-to-man. Defense, Scott blocked by Nelson. And he gets at least 3 of those a game. And he'll bring it down court himself. No look pass. Haberlock to Wellborn. He's going to take the long 3. Top of the key, no good. There's Massey. Knocked out of his hands, and we're going to have a Pasco foul. Nice job on the offensive glass by Kalen Massey, who will go to the line and shoot 2. Brandon Scott now has picked up his 2nd personal foul. Chance for Eastmont to take the lead, which they haven't had since the first quarter. Massey's first free throw is no good. That's the second missed free throw by Eastmont here in this quarter. Alanis and also Nicholas Gutierrez come out. Checking in is Sergio Avina. And back in there, Diego Gutierrez. Massey gets his 2nd free throw. And we are all tied up at 47. Don't go anywhere, folks. Great Tuesday night basketball here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Diego Gutierrez picked up by Calvillo. Now, once again, the shot taken from the outside by Cuevas is no good. Rebound Wellborn to Calvillo. Down court quickly, it's Massey. And a nice defensive play by Diego Gutierrez to knock that ball loose. Great chance squandered there by Eastmont. Cuevas out to Diego Gutierrez. 3, good. His first points of this second half. He's got 18 to lead all scorers tonight. 50-47. Pasco on top. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Massey, left elbow, stops in the lane. Jump shot, good. Here's Gutierrez. Dribbles right side, 50-49. 1 point Pasco lead. 1:09 left in this third quarter. Gutierrez, tough baseline pass, got too far under the basket and threw it on the baseline, and that'll be a turnover on Pasco. 1:05 left to go. Eastmont can retake the lead here with a made basket. Down by 1. Calvillo over to Haberlock in front of the Eastmont cheering section. Now Wellborn, nice head fake, can't get the shot off though. Back to Haberlock, behind the back dribble. 49 seconds left to go, third quarter. 17 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Far wing on the right side, it's Wellborn. Back out, Haberlock, 9 on the shot clock. Nice spin move, Haberlock in the lane, good. Eastmont with the lead now, 51-50. They led it at the end of the first, 16-13, and it's been a while since Eastmont has seen a lead in this ball game as we approach 20 seconds left in the third quarter, shot clock off. Here's Cuevas all the way back to half court, working on Haberlock to Diego Gutierrez. Lagarde, now it's Diego Gutierrez, he hardly misses, does this time though, off the back of the rim, no good. Eastmont has a chance to get a shot off here. 4 seconds, here's Nelson with 2 seconds left, up 3, good! Tanner Nelson at the buzzer, and that does it for our third quarter. After 3, Eastmont 54, Pasco 50. Fourth quarter action coming your way in 60 seconds. Stay with us. Well, Eastmont outscored Pasco 25-14 in that third quarter. Down by 7 at the half. Now lead at 54-50. Eastmont with the basketball here to start this fourth quarter of play. Massey right side to Haberlock. Back to Massey, trying to get a good shot here now with this 4-point lead. Haberlock, far side on the wing to Wellborn. Working on the other side now. Lob pass down low to Massey. Backstit's good, but a foul before the shot. This foul's on Sergio Avina. That's 5 team fouls now on Pasco this half. Eastmont yet to commit a foul here in this second half. Here's Nelson on the out-of-bounds play. 3-pointer well short, and the rebound taken there by Lagarde. Now cross court, watch out for him. Diego Gutierrez down to Scott, the big man, takes the shot, contested by Nelson, and that was enough to miss the shot. Here's Massey now to Wellborn, stops from 10, no good. Rebound, Massey fights for it, but a little bit too aggressively. And I think Massey will be called for the foul. And it is on Kalen Massey, his second, and he's the only player on Eastmont's team with 2 personal fouls now, and that's the first team foul on Eastmont here in the second half. 1 minute almost gone here in the fourth quarter. Same score, 54-50, Eastmont on top. Sergio Avina hands it off to Diego Gutierrez, guarded there by Calvillo of Eastmont. Kicks it back out to Avina, and then the ball's lost. Picked up by Calvillo, has help behind him. Calvillo, reverse layup, no good. Wellborn, no good. Nelson, a shot at it, no good. Here's Haberlock now, falls down and gets it to go. 18 in the ball game for Haberlock. 9 in the first half, 9 here in the second. Avina, free throw line. Now it's out to Lagarde, kicks it back out to Diego Gutierrez for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Haberlock. Eastmont up by 6, need to work it in for a good shot now. Haberlock to Nelson, back out top of the key. Calvillo, he's gonna take it from out there, it's good, he gets knocked down. And that's the first points of the night for Oscar Calvillo, and it's a big 3-pointer, 9-point lead now for Eastmont. That is the biggest lead so far in this game for the Wildcats with 5:54 left. Ball is poke check out of the hands of Lagarde and will remain Pasco basketball. Nicholas Gutierrez comes back in. He replaces Sergio Avina in the lineup. Bulldog basketball under their own basket. Inbounds, it's to Scott. 6'5" on 6'5". Now Cuevas with Wellborn out on him, almost back to half court. Nelson switches, and now he's taking Cuevas. Trying to find some help. Good defense by Eastmont here. 9-point Wildcat lead. Gutierrez in the lane, kicks it out to Lagarde, back to Gutierrez. Approaching 10 seconds on the shot clock now left for Pasco. Gutierrez gets his screen, drive to the basket, throws it up, no good. Scott with the rebound, back up, no good. Massey clears the boards for the Wildcats. Dribbles down court himself, now cross court over to Calvillo. Spin move on Gutierrez, gets him off his feet, basket good! That head fake did it. Gutierrez got up and off his feet, may have been injured a little bit. That's foul number 4 as well on Diego Gutierrez, arguably the best player on the court for Pasco. And Pasco wants timeout. 5:09 left to go, fourth quarter. Eastmont opening it up now. It's the Wildcats 61 and Pasco 50. We're back with more fourth quarter action in 60 seconds. Tonight's broadcast on the NCWLIFE Channel also brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. They provide the best environment, the most qualified, experienced therapist in North Central Washington. You have the right to select your health care. Select Biosports. Haberlock misses the chance to convert the three-point play. Did get the layup, and Eastmont still leads at 61-50. Under 5 minutes left to go now. First double-digit lead for the Wildcats tonight. Here's the long shot by Cuevas is good. Moises Cuevas with his 5th three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 15 now. That cuts the lead to 8. Nelson back for the Wildcats to Massey. Far side on the wing. Haberlock dumps it down low. Wellborn, a little bit of a push, gets the shot and good. Wellborn with 15 now. Haberlock has 18, and Tanner Nelson was 16 for Eastmont. 63-53. Once again, Cuevas from downtown. No good. Massey the rebound. Brings it down to Eastmont's end of things to Wellborn. Drives the lane, up and good. Taking over this game now is Isaac Wellborn with 17. Biggest lead of the night for Eastmont or any team at 12, and now a turnover. Back the other way, Wellborn all by himself, two-handed jam, good! Timeout called by Pasco. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go, fourth quarter. Eastmont 67, Pasco 53. We'll take a 30-second, make that a 60-second timeout, and we'll be right back once again. Stay with us. Three minutes and 46 seconds left to go in this contest. Pasco with the ball, down by 14 now. The biggest lead that we have seen all night by Eastmont at 14. Cuevas kicks it out. Diego Gutierrez for 3, good. He's got 21 now in the game. Here's Wellborn back the other way. Can't get that bunny to go, and Diego Gutierrez on the run. Picked up quickly by Calvillo, and then throws it out of bounds. And that will give it back to Eastmont. 7 turnovers on Eastmont in the game, 9 now for Pasco. Creeping up on 3 minutes left to go. Eastmont maintaining a double-digit lead, 67-56. Wellborn back to Calvillo, top of the key, now far side wing. Haberlock. Nelson back out top. Calvillo had an open shot, doesn't take it. Milking that clock, probably smart. Wellborn downtown, good! 22 2 to lead all scores now for Isaac Wellborn, 70-56, 14-point Eastmont lead. Gutierrez, baseline, Cuevas does get Calvillo off his feet, but doesn't take the shot. Now back out to Gutierrez with Tanner Nelson on him. Nelson gets the block, and a foul is going to be called. He thought he had all ball there. Nelson picks up his first personal foul, and that's only the second team foul on Eastmont this entire second half, 6 on Pasco. And that'll send Diego Gutierrez to the free throw line. Has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. Shot on the way, good. He'll get another one. Substitution, Xavier Perez comes in, replacing Lance Alanis in the Pasco lineup. 19 points now, or I should say 21 points for Gutierrez, make that 22. That cuts the lead to 12. Eastmont, Nelson tried to get a quick pass over to Haberlock. Nice idea, but it's knocked out of bounds by Pasco and will remain Eastmont basketball. 2:26 left. Eastmont up by 12. Haberlock puts the play in motion, gets it down to Massey down low. High off the glass, too high though, and it's no good. Gutierrez the rebound. Quickly down court for Pasco, throws it away, and it got away from him. I think he tried to get it down to Scott. And that's the second turnover on Gutierrez in consecutive possessions. Looks like Pasco will go into a half-court trap now to try and get back into this one as we get close to 2 minutes left in the game. Calvillo to Haberlock, cross-court easily to Wellborn. Nice head fake, back out to Calvillo. Drives into the lane, shuffles it back out to Nelson. Now it's Haberlock. He's going to put up the shot. Long range three, good! Wow, Haberlock tonight. What a game for him. 21 points. Here's Gutierrez now. He's been a scoring machine. 3 is good. 26 on the night for Gutierrez. It's 73-61. Massey to Wellborn, left open, it's a 2. Oh, it's 3, it's good. I thought his foot might have been on the line. And Wellborn putting this away single-handedly for Eastmont as Gutierrez comes right back down and scores another one. 13-point Eastmont lead with 1:15 left. Half-court trap again by Pasco, easily broken by Eastmont. Wellborn, 3 is good. His third this quarter. 15 this quarter for Isaac Wellborn. And we've got a foul far side of the court, back the other way. This is on Oscar Calvillo, his second. As Preston Esparza checks in, also checking in Braden West for Eastmont. And it looks like Calvillo will come out. Massey comes out, Haberlock as well. Also checking in is Angel Lopez, a 5'8" senior for Eastmont. Emptying the bench with Kaylor Cannon as Wellborn comes to the bench, and Haberlock with 1:03 left to go and a 16-point Eastmont lead. Diego Gutierrez, watch out for him, drives to the basket, gets fouled on his way in. This foul is on Jack Feeney, who's also in for Eastmont, and sends Diego Gutierrez to the free throw line where he's been perfect tonight. Why not? What a game. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 28 points on the night for Gutierrez. Make it 29. More subs coming into the lineup. Riley Brown as well as Sergio Avina for Pasco. Also coming into the game is Jacob Olson, a 5'8" senior. Pasco, a very game team here tonight, down by 15, but did lead by as many as 8, trying to get that first W of the season for the Bulldogs. Gutierrez, second free throw, also good. 4 of 4 from the line. He comes out of the game with unofficially 29 points on the night. What a player. Diego Gutierrez, 5'11" senior. 14-point lead for Eastmont now. Cannon has it. 50 seconds left to go to Esparza. He's going to put up the shot from the top of the key. No good. Cannon crashes the boards, but into the hands of Alanis for Pasco. Kicks it out. 3-point land. Long-range shot taken by Perez is no good. Esparza with it for Eastmont. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Esparza drives. Is held in the lane. Couldn't get the shot off, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on Xavier Perez. And Preston Esparza will go to the line. Does have 2 points on the night. Scored a field goal in the second quarter. Esparza, 5'10" senior. First one good. We'll get one more in this 80-65 ball game. Esparza, second one, good. 4 points on the night now for the senior Esparza with 24 seconds left to go in this 16-point Eastmont lead. Turnover again by Pasco. Down court, it's Feeney. Can't get the roll, but the rebound nicely done into the hands of Angel Lopez. And he may just dribble this game out. 8 seconds left, 7. 81-65 Eastmont, 3 seconds, 2-1, and that's going to do it here at Eastmont High School. Our final score, Eastmont 81 and Pasco 65. We'll wrap this up with the NCWLIFE postgame show in 2 minutes. Stay with us. Trent Olson back courtside at Eastmont High School, where the Wildcats have won it over Pasco by a final of 81-65. Let's take a look at our final game stats, beginning with the losing Pasco Bulldogs on the night. How about Diego Gutierrez? 30 points in the ball game, 7 of 10 from 2-point land, 4 of 8 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 4, as I mentioned, 30 points on the night. He also added 8 rebounds. What a player, Diego Gutierrez. 12 points on the night for Moises Cuevas. 12 points as well for Nick Gutierrez. 5 points for Ethan Lagarde. 2 points for Lance Alanes off the bench. And Brandon Scott, the big 6'5" center, ends up with 4 points. For the game, boy, both teams shot a scorching percentage from the floor. 49% for Pasco for field goals, 47% from 3-point line, and Pasco 4 of 8 from the free throw line for a total of 50%. Now for your winning Eastmont Wildcats, leading the way in points, Isaac Wellborn with 28 on the night. He was 6'11" from the floor, 5'11" from 3-point land, 1 for 1 from the free throw line for those 28. Also a nice night for Trey Haberlock, who scored 21 for Eastmont, 4 or 5 field goals, 4 of 8 from 3-point land, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Tanner Nelson ends up with 16 points. He was also 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3-point land, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Free throws, Eastmont 7 of 10 on the night. Kalen Massey scored 7, Preston Esparza with 4, and Oscar Calvillo ended up with 5 points. Once again, 50% field goal percentage for Eastmont on the night, 49 for Pasco, but it was the underneath game and the size for Eastmont that really was the difference in this ball game. Eastmont outscored Pasco 27-15 in that fourth quarter to go on to win it 81-65. Don't forget, lots of sports coming up still this week here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Coming up on Thursday, it's the replay of the Teddy Bear Toss game from last Friday, Salmon Arm at Wenatchee Wild. Coming up on Friday, more live basketball. It's Rogers from Spokane right here at Eastmont High School. Doubleheader action. Pregame will begin at 5:30 with Eric Granstrom. Girls game begins at 5:40. Boys game at around 7:30. And then coming up this weekend on Saturday to 2 p.m., a replay of Moses Lake at Eastmont Wrestling from December 11th. And at 7 o'clock, it's the Davis at Wenatchee girls and boys basketball from last Friday night. Both events with your host, Eric Granstrom. And that will do it tonight from Eastmont Gymnasium. Eastmont improves to 4-2 on the season, and Pasco falls to 0-8. Don't forget to keep it right here for more live basketball action this Friday right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I want to thank everybody involved with the broadcast tonight, including Becca back in the NCWLIFE studio. Thanks to everybody for all your help. It was a lot of fun as usual. Once again, our final scores tonight. In the first game, it was Pasco defeating the Eastmont girls by a final of 66-46. And then in the nightcap, it was Eastmont over Pasco in boys basketball by a final of 81-65. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us. Have a great rest of your week. And don't forget, keep it right here for your home for high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Good night.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCWLIFE Channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel.